So I want to follow Freda and really pay tribute to mothers the whole world over, the mamas, the moms, the madres, the matryoshkas, and I'm sorry I don't know mama or matryoshka in maybe all the languages here, but perhaps we can hold those in mind. Both those who are living, those who are no longer with us, who have died, and also the number of people here on this call who are mothers or grandmothers, so many. So what I'd like to do is two things here. First, and I will come back to this so that we don't get lost in it, but I'd like to invite those of you who are willing to join me in humming gently. When I think of mums, I think of lullaby, and humming is perhaps a little way in which we can lull ourselves as we think about mums and mothering, everything from birthing to caregiving to the watching over, all the things that mums do. They watch us, they see us grow, they help us. And dads do too, but today we're actually particularly focusing on mums. So we're going to make sounds together. And you can do this by unmuting if you want, or you can sing at home, or you can just listen to the sound we're going to make together. And I want to borrow a phrase from Violet, which so many of you know, which is that there is no right or wrong way to do this. Whatever we do is going to be just fine. So you can do this sitting down or standing up, whatever feels comfortable for you. So as I say, to join in, just add your sound to the mix, your hum, by unmuting. Doesn't matter what sound you make, we're all doing this together. And if you want to listen, that's fine too. So just to prepare for this, let's start with 3 sets of very simple breaths. We're going to breathe in and out. And on the 3rd time, I'm going to invite you to breathe out into a note, which might be any old note, ah, or ah, or ah, or whatever you like. It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to listen because there are going to be so many of us. And when you run out of breath, just stop and listen for a moment. And when you're ready, just join in again. So, thinking of mothers everywhere, let's just breathe in for 4 seconds. In. And breathe out. Great. And in again. And breathe out. Again. And now the next note, we're going to breathe out. So that's the first part of what we're doing. Thank you for joining. So lovely to hear so many voices. So for the second part, still thinking about mothers, mothering, Mother's Day, everything and anything that you think about being a mom, being a mother, a madre. We're going to use Violet's idea of making haiku. And haiku are simple poems. And the great thing about them is that anybody can do this at home or at school or on a journey or in therapy. Those days will come again. So we're going to make instant poems. And just as an aside, those of you who've trained with Violet or with Lynn, Karen will be familiar with this idea that many children who come into therapy come in with low confidence. And they often say, I can't do this. And one of the things they often say, I find, is I'm not creative. And the truth is, we're probably all creative if we can just find that little creativity bit. And so there is a simple structure for doing this. We're going to start with a title. Let's start with the title of Mothers. So if everybody could just take a moment and get a piece of paper, some paper and a pen, and just write the word mothers at the top of your page. And I'm going to show you also, if we can get this on the screen, this is an example that I wrote. We'll go through it. So this is an example, but you could have your own ideas. But you can see we're going to write 4-line poems. They're very simple. We start with one word at the top, mothers, 2 words underneath that, any 2 words you like. And then under that, we're going to have 3 words. And finally, we finish with 1 word that sums up, or 1 word that fits for us. Again, this is whatever comes into your mind thinking about mothers, mothering. Everybody's got something to write with and some paper. We start with the title word, mothers or mothering. So after the title, 2 words below that. Any 2 words you like. Write them down. And now, below that, 3 words. And if you've got your 3 words, then finally, the last line, 1 word again. So who would like to share their haiku? And to share, all you have to do is to unmute and read it. It'd be lovely to hear.
I could share. I don't know if it's working.
Yeah, it's working. Hi, Heidi.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought I would pop up in my own big screen. Okay, but I didn't. So mine is mothers, deeply loving, like no other, unconditionally.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Any more?
I'll read mine.
Yeah.
Wanda.
Mothers, cuddly, giggly, feeding me goodness, heart full.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And maybe you can also, those of you reading, can say where you're from.
Oh, I'm from a small town outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Okay, great.
Great.
And I'm from Ventura, California.
Ventura. Right.
Thank you.
Thanks. Do we have a few more? Who also has one to share?
I can, if you like, Helen, to support you from
Yes,
the
go
UK.
Helen.
It says a UK supporter. So I put mothers, holding, nurturing, wisely, lovingly, safely allowing.
Ah,
Sweet.
thank you, Helen.
I would like to share mine.
Yeah, go for it.
I come from Panama.
Panama.
Yeah. Okay, mine is safe, familiar, doing her best, human.
Ah, we're all human. Thank you. Thank you.
I will share mine again. I was with Karen reading it. So, mothers, hello, I'm from Colombia. Mothers, constellation stars, enlightening way home. Mother in your eyes, the night is no longer dark.
Ah, thank you. Is Laura or Laura? How do I say your name?
In Spanish, Laura.
Laura. Ah, muchas gracias. Any more?
I can share one from a different perspective. Mine was because these are lovely, lovely things. My relationship with my mother, and this is Patrick from Hermosa Beach, it was much more complicated and difficult. And so a different kind of haiku. Mine was, Mother, prickly, alert, trying, pushing, breath. Whew.
Oh, thank you, Patrick. That says so much. Thank you. Any more?
I'll go.
Oh, go ahead, Lynn.
This is Lynn, and I'm in Santa Barbara, California. Mothering. I love my pearl gift, precious.
Thank you, Lynn.
I can share one more from Patrick's perspective, if I may.
Go for it, Christiane, yes.
Mothers, squeezing, sheltering, shouldering responsibilities awkwardly, uncertain.
Thank you.
I'll share one. This is from Catherine in London.
Hi, Catherine.
Mother, fierce, protective, hard letting go, reversal.
I would like to share.
Please.
Okay, Gabriela here from Chile. I would like to read it in Spanish first.
Go for it, Gabriela.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maternidad, amor profundo, real, desafío, claro y oscuro, ángeles y fieras. And in English would be something like maternity, deep love, real, challenge, clear and dark, angels and beasts.
Wow. Thank you, Gabriela.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
I want to share.
Yes. So, Soledad?
Yeah. Soledad from Argentina. I can read in Spanish first. So, because I don't know if I know the exact words in English.
Yeah, we'd love to hear this.
Bueno. Madres, amor y ternura. Acompañar el crecer valientes. And in English it would be mothers, love and tenderness. Go with, I don't know the word for go with, the growth of the children's braves.
Thank you. It's so lovely to hear mother tongues. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello, can I try?
Okay.
Hi, thank you. I'm from Spain, but my mother, she's French, so my mother tongue is French, and I will try then to translate, okay?
Thanks.
Maman, douce, libre, me laissant être, parfois. Now in English. Mom, sweet, free, let me be, sometimes. Thank you.
Thank you, Kathy.
I would like to share also. I can read in Russian first and then in English.
Yes.
Материнство, нежность рядом, здесь и сейчас навсегда. And in English it will be like maternity, tenderness close, here and now, forever.
Wonderful. Thank you for the Russian, Daria. It's lovely.
Thank you for this exercise.
Okay, I can share mine. Hello.
Natalia.
Okay. Hello, John.
Hi.
I read this in Spanish and then I translate. Madre, te quiero. Conozco tu lucha. Suave. Mother, I love you. I know your fight. Soft.
Thank you.
Maltese first and then I'll translate it. Mizmuma Polt Sun Habbat Ethereali. And in English it reads, I'm not sure how to pronounce all the words, but it says, I included the Maltese word still in it. Held, beating, warm pulse, ethereal, or ethereal.
Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. Igor.
Yeah. I read first in Italian. Madre, urla, sgrida, ma amorevolmente presente, grazie. In English is mother, shout, scold, but lovely present, thank you.
I should say that Karen and I had a discussion beforehand, and I wanted to make this more complicated, and she was saying, no, you have to make it simple. And I'm just realizing how important to be really simple is. We're such a broad international community, and it's been so beautiful to hear what you've all done with this, and the many different ways in which you touch us. Touch me, certainly. Many different ideas around mothering. Wonderful. The good and the not so good, the difficult and the thoughtful.
Yes.